Hello again, and this is Casey from Casey Grandpa Tech with another tech tip where your geeky grandpa talks tech. Hey, like many of us, we have surge protectors in our house, and then of course we have battery backup surge protectors. Recently, we had a power storm and when the power shut off, one of my battery backup units, a Cyberpower 425 VA, didn't have any charge left. It had been over 3 years and the battery has exhausted. So I went to change the battery, and I discovered that the battery in this unit is supposedly not replaceable, and they do not make a replacement battery. In fact, they just want you to replace it, the whole unit. But I said, that's a waste. I'm more on the conservative side. I'll buy the battery and just replace it. I mean, it's only 2 terminals, right? Plug it in and go. So let me show you what I found out. But before we continue, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will show you what we did. Now, according to the manual, this battery is not replaceable. But because Cyberpower doesn't sell one, and because a new one's going to cost you about $60, and a used one and the battery can cost you anywhere from $20 to $30 depending upon where you find it. Now, to open this, there is a small security screw right here, which is a security type head, and that makes it difficult to open. So I happen to have a security screwdriver, and I loosen the screw. But if you can't, what you can do is just pull on the screw and pop it. Now, in this case, I already have replaced it, but I'm going to go in there anyway. And basically, like I say, this security screw, you may see it in there, is there. And you're going to find the battery, which is 2 terminals, all right? And you want to be very, very, very careful when you unplug these. Unplug the positive first, then the negative, and don't touch the terminals of the battery. So when you do, you're going to find a battery like this. And when I looked it up, there is no replacement battery. But you look at the specs, and this is very, very critical when you're replacing this battery. All the lead-acid batteries are much larger because they're designed for the larger units. So you'll need to make sure you measure it. And once you have the measurements, side to side like that, also measure the terminal tips. Once you've done that, I found a replacement battery on Amazon that fits this. That's the one that's in here now. And what you'll just simply do is order it and replace it. Let me go show you on Amazon where that is. Now, after much looking, I did find one on Amazon. I'll leave you the link of this particular battery. It's made by Zingziz, I guess, or Zinnies. But you have to look at, mostly it's important that you watch for the specs. The specs are critical. It has to be exactly the way the other battery was. In this case, it's a 3.6-12. And then you have to look at the physical dimensions like I showed you. In other words, you have to be, will it fit 4 inches by 2 inches by such. Most of the replacement batteries are much larger. This one happens to fit. This one I found on Amazon for $29.95. The new one, a new unit would cost me $60. I'm a person who believes in recycling and reusing, so I replaced the battery. So, at any rate, now of course this video is for educational purposes only. If you decide to change the battery, you must be extremely careful. First thing, you must be sure that you have an exact replacement battery. Same specs, same everything. The next thing you must do, of course, is take your time. When you plug in your terminals, you plug in one at a time and make sure you don't short them. Then, as you could see on the original picture from the unit, you're going to lower it carefully into the unit and then close the door. From that point, you're just going to simply plug it in. Don't turn it on. It needs to charge for about 8 hours. Then you can turn it on and it will act normally. I found this battery worked perfectly. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful for you and how to replace a Cyberpower 425 VA battery. And I'm going to leave the link where I found it on Amazon, but basically you've got the specs. Take your time. And until next time, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And this is KC from KC Grandpa Tech out.